Hello, boys, gals, non-binary pals. Welcome back to the judgiest place on the entire internet. We checked. My name's Josh, and I am the fib one.
Why?
All the Wisconsinites will know what fib means.
Oh, fucking Illinois bastard.
Fuck.
Got it.
Well, you can't say it at the top. Blake, please bleep that. We're going to get demonetized.
Oh, what the heck? My name's Ricky.
And my name's Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Our
The Judgies.
Back in Il Bastardo than ever. We can say that it's Italian. Yeah, I'm sipping on a little Il Bastardo. But
Effing Il Bastardo.
Docket.
Effing. Oh,
Absolutely.
First, before the docket, fix your hair because it's wild.
What did I just do?
Gave yourself a faux hawk.
Okay, it's back in style.
Now read it as your face. Oh, wow, it's so fast.
This week, we're reading about an odd family tradition. Is it not fixed? You're still looking at me. A new father doesn't want to raise a mama's boy. A wife is convinced her husband's gay. A fart causes chaos in the office. And a listener regrets helping their boyfriend move out. And then this week's Circle Church, we have a tried and true classic. Judgies recruited some new bands to the Judgies music label.
Long-awaited return. Honestly, one of my favorites.
This seems like a very Christian episode. I'm excited.
Okay, I like to hear that. Which, I don't know. Unfortunately, a very Christian episode means like very off the rails.
What?
A little more poop than we expected. A lot more piss than we were hoping for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
But how are you efforts doing?
I'm doing
How
good.
are you fibs?
Doing good.
I'm okay. Christian, earlier, I had like we're having Olsen's birthday party tomorrow, and I have like no motivation to get anything done today. I kept getting distracted, and
Should have put your shoes on.
I should have. I genuinely should have.
You know what? I came home when you had your shoes on and you started doing shit.
That's because I just got back from physical therapy.
Mm.
Yeah, I should have had my tennies on all day, but I didn't.
Should have put on the tennies.
I should have. But anyway, I texted Christian. I was like, I'm struggling to stay on task today. And he called me on his way home, and he's like, hey, how you doing? Do we need to reschedule a recording, or are we good? And I was like, nah, it's fine.
Okay, I like that energy.
And then I was doing stuff, and he was like, don't you need to get ready for tonight? I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, now I'm stressed. Now I'm stressed out that there's still a lot of stuff to do. So
It looks like you caught some sun.
I did. Yeah, when we went to wrestling.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I got burnt as shit.
Sure. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because someone didn't tell you it was outside.
Correct.
I kept saying it was at a building that we've all been into, and we should be able to piece together that they can't possibly wrestle inside of that building.
I was imagining it on the other side of the building where
Yeah.
there's trees and shade.
Yeah.
Fair. I had no idea where they were going to be doing it.
Real quick at the top, do need to make an important, I guess, kind of announcement. Aurora and I have made the mutual decision that we are breaking up.
Oh, shit.
We are no longer dating. However, we are still going to be seeing each other's family, still have mutual friends. We're still going to be living together. We might hook up here and there. We're going to be exclusively broken up, so we can't see anybody else. And you might ask why? Because we're both getting our revenge bodies.
Okay.
So we've made the decision that we're going to pseudo break up
to get revenge.
to get revenge bodies. This is fucking...
This is high.
Aurora came up with it. So Carrot, absolutely take it back. Aurora came up with this idea.
The amount of stress that you just put me under, I'm sweating.
I was like, you should have told us. We could have brought Erica some wine too. We all need some wine for this one.
Aurora came up with this idea.
I'm fucking sweating, Josh.
So in all things, we are broken up, except really it's only a name, and it's so we can get our revenge bodies. We have a 1 year.
Trying to get revenge bodies.
Instead of having sex, we're going to be hooking up again.
Okay.
You know? We're still going to be seeing each other's families, but we're not going to put a title on it.
We're fwibs. You guys are going to be fwibs. You're a couple fibs, and you're going to be fwibs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But we don't just fib on this podcast. We also podcast on this podcast. What that entails is us going online and finding silly little stories. And sometimes the magnanimous Christian does that.
I'm pissed. I'm not over it. I'm mad.
Hey,
Yeah.
sometimes I joke on the podcast, folks.
We should have known this joke was too heavy for Richard. It was a little too heavy for me at first, Josh. I was like,
It was Aurora's bit.
There was two options that went.
I guess it plays
The way he went with it, or they're getting engaged, or they're completely broken up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why it was funny.
No.
I thought you guys got engaged. And I was like, that was crazy. I wasn't even in the loop at all. I guess not working out for a week really.
My goal
does
is
that.
to hope that both is mainly targeted at my mom to have my mom think that we got engaged.
Oh, your mom's upset. Your mom's
my mom is leaving a
calling
comment.
you right now.
Yeah.
Your mom's calling you right now.
It does kind of. That did also play pretty funnily, considering like what was like 2 or 3 episodes ago. I said the comment about how we were broken up and we're fighting and Aurora's sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. No,
Yep.
I don't know if that's fun. I don't know if it's a fun way to play into the bit.
It's fun for me.
Fair enough. Hey, Judgies.
Hello.
You can use my name, Kelsey.
You're not going to make me feel bad, Eric.
You're on my shit list, Josh.
When am I not?
Usually not, surprisingly.
Wow.
I like to
It's
joke that
mostly
you
only
are.
Fridays.
Mostly. I like to joke a lot that you are on my shit list all the time, but it's usually just a joke. But you're genuinely on my shit list right now.
Mostly Fridays from about 7:30 to about 10:30 p.m. Josh is on the shit list.
Yeah.
Sometimes every other Wednesday.
Heard this story and thought it was too juicy not to send to you guys. My husband's family has a similar family dynamic with a young mom. His mom was pregnant at 19 with his sister, but without the weirdness that they have in this story. Anyways, I just finished your best stories of season 5, and I think this might be a contender for season 6.
Whoa.
By the way, Gaycation episode is how I plugged your podcast to my
Let's
sister-in-law
go.
and her friend.
Did we finally top Oh Mama?
Let's hope.
Did we finally get a new
If
episode?
Gaycation can be the entry in
Yeah.
instead of Oh Mama, that might be good for us.
Gaycation and Puppet John. When on my trip, a bunch of old people were asking me like, "Oh, so what's your podcast?" And I don't know.
You're telling old people you had a podcast?
Well, we
You were
stayed
talking to strangers?
we stayed at a real bed and breakfast.
great question.
So the innkeeper and the guests,
They want to fucking leave it alone.
yeah. As soon as you drop it, it's like, oh, here we go. And they were like, oh, what's it about? Blah blah blah. And there's one person who was staying there for business, and she was like around our age, and she was like, what kind of stories do you hit? And I was about to drop. Just listen to the Gaycation episode. It'll like sum it right up.
Yeah.
But then the innkeeper walked in. And it's like, I can't talk about Gaycation. That guy might kick me out of his inn.
You can't talk about Gaycation, and he might be Puppet Johning somebody.
Because he already hit us with a couple times of like, well, I've got 4 sons, and you can't tell them who to love, but we're just there to support them. And he kept hitting you with that language, and it's like, are you like trying to be homophobic or whatever? And I think it's surprised. I don't think he was homophobic because all of them are married to women. I just think he was kind of racist and like that his son was marrying an Asian person.
Yeah, okay.
From what
He
I
was
gleaned.
the other
Or-
avenue of bigot.
Maybe she's just a bad person.
Or maybe she's a bad person. Or maybe
But
she's a bad person.
The way he was saying stuff, I don't know if it was
He hit
a
us
bad
later
person.
with apparently all Indian people are related because they call this one guy their uncle. And I don't think he's actually their uncle. And I was like, that's common in a lot of cultures. You just call people your uncles.
Yeah, it's extremely
Literally.
common.
I met Olsen's uncle.
Your Uncle Josh, though.
Funkle.
Anywho, sorry to derail us.
Fuck ass Uncle Josh. Trigger warning, miscarriage. This story comes to us from r/am I the asshole.
You can't make me giggle and then hit me with trigger warning miscarriage while I'm still giggling because then it makes it look like I think that miscarriages are funny and I don't.
I'll learn to take a beat on the next one. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to kiss my pregnant mother-in-law's belly?
What?
So this is going to sound very weird, but it is what it is. My husband, Jason, 24 male, was born to his mother, Luna, 42 female, when she was 18, turning 19, out of her first marriage. Now, Luna's from a rich Italian family out of Seattle where people sound like they're from Frasier. So even though that marriage collapsed after Jason's birth, they didn't really struggle in the conventional sense. But they're really, really close to each other. Like, he and she do Tom Brady kisses with each other. She does it with his sister, too.
For those uninitiated, that means they kiss each other on the mouth. So there's an infamous video of Tom Brady kissing his like 10-year-old son on the lips.
So European. And he says, hey,
This,
that was a bad one. Come back.
hey, come on, more lip.
It is kind of, it's a little unsettling to see.
I'm sorry. If you win 7 Super Bowls, you can kiss your son on the lips. I'm sorry. That's what you get with the 7th Super Bowl.
He doesn't even have enough fingers on one hand. He has to have 2 hands of rings. You know how crazy that is?
He's the GOAT, unfortunately.
And honestly, the rings are so big, you probably can't even wear them all on one hand.
He's also kind of a check down merchant.
Absolute check down merchant. If I know anything about football, it's that Tom Brady's a check down merchant.
I don't know what that means.
It's just hey, one person listening to this will get that joke.
We got married earlier in the year, but the entire time I've known Luna, it feels like she's been competing with me. Not in a way for her son's attention, I don't think, but like as a friendly rival or whatever. I don't know how to put it since it doesn't seem malicious. But like 2 years ago, she saw me doing an ab workout, and she joined in and kept doing it until she was not only better than me at it, but had pretty good abs too. Revenge body.
Okay, Luna.
That's to give you a glimpse as to our relationship. I got pregnant earlier this year. It was unintentional, but we did decide to keep it. And I kid you not, 2 months later, Luna was pregnant too. That felt really weird to me. Who wants their kid to be older than her aunt or uncle?
Because what, she's 43?
This isn't a real life modern family. Yeah. It's almost like she wanted to be like sisters who got pregnant at the same time. I did end up miscarrying due to a really bad car crash when we were in his.
Wine's getting to him.
3 sips. I had a miscarriage due to a really bad car crash that we were in, and in his grief, it's like Jason completely turned to Luna while I was in the hospital.
Okay.
When I got out, it was really, really weird. Like after visiting his mom's house, he did the whole Tom Brady kiss with her, and then kissed her belly because apparently it's what he did when he was 3 and Luna was pregnant with his sister. I was freaking out when she asked me to do it too. But I did it just to avoid causing a fight. Since then, I have left his mom's house early whenever we go, making up some excuse or another to avoid doing the belly kiss. But she's made me do it like 3 more times since then. She's 6 months pregnant now, and yesterday when we visited her house, she showed us pictures of when she was 7 pregnant. There, she showed us pictures of when she was 7 months pregnant with her daughter, Rhiannon. There, I can't read. I should have never drank this wine.
Right. It's the wine.
Folks, unbeknownst to you, for the last 238 episodes, Christian has been wine drunk.
I feel like this is even worse than normal.
This is the time when he's putting the bottle down.
There's the slightest amounts of typos, but I feel like it's even worse than normal.
You're reading?
Yeah.
I think it's been fine. I think you're being self-conscious. I'm trying to make
that makes me feel better, actually. Then Luna showed us a picture when she was 7 months pregnant with her daughter, Rhiannon. They were of Luna nude. It was tasteful, but still. Some of...
Now do you want to kiss my stomach?
Some were of her and my toddler husband kissing her pregnant belly. She told us she wanted to do this again. Same nude style, and my husband agreed to it. Apparently, Rhiannon agreed to do it too. She wants me to do it too, since I'll be the mom of her future grandbabies. I gave a non-committal answer, and when we got home, my husband argued with me on giving his mom false hope, telling me that I was an asshole. That it was an asshole thing to do to not just say yes. I tried to point out to him just how awkward it is and how I don't feel comfortable, but he's having none of it. He hasn't stopped talking to me. But I know he's pissed off that I don't want to kiss his mom's belly. But am I being the asshole for how I went about the situation?
It's not even kissing the mom's belly at this point. It's kissing a naked mom's belly, and for it to be immortalized in a picture.
Yeah, it's crazy to be in your 20s and be like, I can't wait to kiss my naked mom's belly.
Mother-in-law's, yeah.
I mean, how banging is her bod?
It does not
pretty
matter.
good abs.
Erica.
No, she went kind of crazy on the ab workout.
Remember the ab
matter.
part?
Nope. Well, I do remember it, but
it doesn't,
no, it
matter
doesn't matter
a little bit.
Uh-uh.
Even a little bit.
Nope.
Glenn wants you to kiss his abs for a picture.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Really?
That's weird, dude.
Really?
Glenn, if you really want me to, I'll do it.
See?
Wow.
See? Here we go.
But it's weird.
How
and I'm gonna
easy
tell
she
you that.
caved.
So here's the thing: is I am gonna tell you that that's fucking weird.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'll do it because I love you. But it's weird.
But the nude is a line crossed.
That's very much a line crossed.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can look nude in a picture without actually being nude, is the crazy thing.
Huh.
Also, this feels like the mother-in-law is quite literally throwing her pregnancy in this girl's face.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There's definitely an element of her, which is very. You can look rude without actually being rude.
Huh.
And in this case,
Yeah, I get that a lot, actually.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I just mean that, like, and I understand that it's difficult to not be excited about your own pregnancy and not to, like, how do you not, talk about it and make that your entire personality for the next year and a half? But it just seems quite insensitive.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, the person added, like, it's very strange. I mean, I don't know how much it changes, I guess, but saying that they're also, like, very well off, where it's like, I don't know. It does add a layer of, like, what you're getting your rocks off on torturing someone, it feels like. Doing these constant power plays on your son's wife. Girlfriend?
Wife.
And it's like, I mean, on top of all that, it's a shit sandwich with a side of piss.
It's a shit sandwich and the bread is rye.
Yeah, man.
What?
Just launched some gene fuzz at you.
Oh, I thought I spit a little bit, and I was like, how embarrassing.
Gene Fuzz is what Kiss calls their cum. The band Kiss. Thank you. Because of Gene Simmons, folks.
I was just thinking about the wrestler I met on, was that Saturday?
Me saying Gene Simmons jizz made you think about
him saying I spit a little bit.
Oh my god.
Because when I met her, she said when she went to say hi or whatever, she spit a little bit. She's like, "Oh my god, I just spit on you. I'm so sorry." And it took everything in my soul not to say, "Please do it again."
Yeah.
No!
I'm
losing my wife to wrestlers, and there's nothing I can do about it because they're going to put me in a crippler crossface if I even try to stop it.
Which is kind of good for you, too.
You know, that's kind of sick for me. Next story comes to us from Jamie.
Pull that shit up.
Pull that shit up, Jamie. Hey, y'all. Found this wild one. It's short and sweet, but it made me baffled. Anyways, love y'all. Let me know if you want this drama of my lesbian poly situationship. Please send it in.
Yes, obviously.
Starts off by me not even knowing I was hanging out with the polycule the whole time. Thought we were just friends. That's how they get you. Have the judgiest day, Jamie. And this story comes to us from r/am I overreacting? Am I overreacting? Or is my boyfriend jealous of our baby?
Oh.
I recently just had my son about a little over a week ago, and his father has not been adjusting well, in my opinion. He really wants me to make more of a hands-off approach with our son. He doesn't like that I hold him a lot, and that every time he makes somewhat of a noise, I rush to pick him up. It's just small things like that. At first, I thought he was looking out for me because I had a C-section and I shouldn't be doing a lot, but I no longer think that's the reason why he gets so upset. For example, our latest big disagreement is that he hates that I breastfeed him. I don't know why. His reasoning is because he thinks that would make the baby clingy for only me. I really don't think he hates our son. I think he's having a hard time not knowing how to bond with him, and that he's jealous that my son knows how to cry for me, and is how he kind of explained it. I allowed him access to the bedroom security cameras and the nursery cameras to maybe make him feel like he's not missing out on anything, and that he's still there, but still, I do think he's jealous of our baby. And I wonder if I'm delusional, as it's not typical baby blues on his end.
What?
And then they attached text messages.
What does that mean, baby blues?
The postpartum depression.
Do men get that as well, or men experience that as well?
Oh, I'm sure there's.
I've only heard it from like the mother's perspective of postpartum.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think there's still some, you have all of this anticipation and excitement around the pregnancy. And then once it's here, it's like not a letdown, but like,
It's not whatever you built in your head.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like when people click on our podcast after seeing a TikTok clip.
No, not like that
People
at all.
experience a really big wave of postpartum. Yeah.
No.
Or if it's a Christian episode, postpartum.
Okay. No.
Or if it's an Erica episode, post-tartum, because you're a little bit sour to people.
They do get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you help me read these text messages?
Absolutely.
You'll be blue, I'll be black. Every time I look at the camera, you're holding him.
Oh, LOL, laughing emoji. Yeah, he's so cute, I can't help it. And he just lets me, laughing emoji. I'm still in shock that he's actually here and alive.
My only issue is when he becomes that age when he's supposed to be self-soothing, he's not going to be able to do that.
He's only been on this floating rock for a week. He can be spoiled with cuddles. We don't need to worry about him self-soothing until he's much closer to a year.
A year? Nah, we're starting that at 6 weeks, LOL.
Are you insane? That's way too soon. Wait, what's your version of self-soothing?
We allow him to sleep in his room at night.
Why does he need to start sleeping in his room at 6 weeks? I sleep a lot better when he's in the bassinet in the room. I don't think I want to transition him into his room until he's more like 6 months.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like you want him to be a mama's boy. Like you want him to be clingy. You want to be clingy to him. And I'm giving you tips to prevent that. If you cared about our relationship, you'll have him sleep in his room.
No, what's actually happening is you're jealous of your son, which is insane, by the way. You genuinely get upset every time I have to do something for him. I'm not mad at you for feeling this way, and a lot of men have felt similar to you, and this can be worked through. I love you both so much, and you're both my priority. It's just as of right now, child requires more of my energy and time. I'll still make time for you. It's just the adjustment period of getting used to him and getting a routine going.
I'm not jealous. I'm just tired of you doing things with him without confiding in me. Like I'm an absent father with no say when I'm not that at all. I'm still honestly pissed that you're breastfeeding him when we agreed not to. That was the end of it. Seems like a cool guy, right?
No.
Oh.
Did that make you like him more or less?
He's definitely big dogging.
He's big.
His infant, his 1 week old baby.
He is big dog in the 1 week old.
He's showing him what a true alpha does, which is terrorize the pack and make everybody else feel uncomfortable.
I definitely understand that, he's having a hard time adjusting as well. Having a child is a huge adjustment, especially in your relationship. So I get to an extent where he's coming from, but he's got to figure his shit out because it's unacceptable.
As someone who's watched the movie Knocked Up, sounds like he didn't read the baby books.
He didn't read the baby
It sounds like
books.
he didn't properly mentally prepare for what's going on here.
True.
He needed to read the baby books. Instead, he hit him in the bathroom and smoked weed instead. I assume this is the exact plot of Knocked Up.
I've never seen it.
Is that the movie
I've
that
never seen
killed
Really?
Katherine Heigl's movie career?
No, that was what kind of gave her a jump start in the movie making industry as a part away from TV.
I thought that's what ended it because everybody's like, she was a nightmare to work
No,
with.
because she did 27 Dresses, and then she did a bunch of other movies, and it was just over time, I think, she became known as being difficult to work with.
Okay.
But you know what? I'll say it. Sometimes women are labeled that improperly.
Yeah.
Probably not with her because she's a fucking.
Oh, she's a fib.
She is. Is she from Illinois?
I don't know.
She seems like she's from Illinois, and
She's
I mean
probably,
that derogatorily.
she's probably from an I state, though, if I had to take a guess. One of the three.
Erica, this is a pretty easy win for you potentially. I state or no for Katherine Heigl's origins.
I could see her being a Midwest gal.
Okay, but I state or no. Let me tell you, the place she's born makes sense. I don't know if that changes your calculation or not.
I'm gonna go with no.
Washington, D.C., folks.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Seattle. I thought for sure.
Because of Grey's Anatomy?
No, I guess just because of the last story. I was already precogged into thinking Seattle, but.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, bad dad, be better. It's nice that the wife is being very understanding, I guess, but it seems wild. I don't know. Again, seems crazy to go through such a having to go through such a traumatic process of child child
Birth
development, and then childbirth, and then on top of that, having a cesarean section, which is extra traumatic.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about extra, but like additionally traumatic. And then you also have to baby not only your infant but also your adult husband.
Yeah.
Who can't figure out that the child needs to be held.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that like they're 1 week in and she's having to deal with this.
Yeah.
It does, because there's a lot of overwhelming feelings going on, and the fact that she's so level-headed, like giving him like so much like grace, honestly.
Grey's Anatomy. Oh my God.
Full circle.
Wow.
Hey, we'll make this top half a full circle here.
Okay, so I do have a question.
Okay,
Is it
an
recommended to do completely separate room sleeping when they're complete newborns?
No.
Like
Doesn't
is
say.
what's the timeline supposed to look like for that?
I mean, every situation is different,
Yeah.
but I mean, I know for at least the first couple of weeks, you're supposed to have them like right next to you because they feed so often and they need to be changed so often.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like every 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah, which I guess technically you can have them in whatever room as long as you're
Able to make sure you're able to attend to them.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I know
it
that
also
it-
just,
go ahead.
if this is your first child, it's like there is so much stress. It's like you feel so much better just having them by you.
Yeah.
Right next to you.
Yeah.
Because hey, let me tell you, a newborn, they do a lot of weird shit where they're just like, oh, I'm not going to breathe for the next 30 seconds.
They
And it's
got
like, what the fuck?
baby sleep apnea? It's fucked up.
Kinda, and it is fucked up. And it's like, oh my God, I think my baby is like, something's wrong. And then she's like, I'm actually fine. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
They were just setting a new PR for holding their breath.
there's like,
Olsen did a lot of grunting and groaning in his sleep, much like his father still
gonna
does
say
to this
Christian.
day.
Yeah.
He sounded like a little baby pterodactyl. It was very cute, but also gave me a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
It's like I want him to be quiet, but at the same time, if he's too quiet, then he might be dead. So,
Yeah.
and if I fall asleep, then what could happen?
Yeah.
But you get through it.
And what if your husband loves him more than you? You know what I mean?
What if my husband loves the baby more than he loves me?
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about that.
Oh, well, this guy was in the story.
this guy for sure is. Which actually isn't big dog at all.
It's actually
That's actually tiny dog.
Hang on. Sometimes
up.
masculinity is a shield for insecurity.
What?
Hang
No.
on.
What? This can't be.
No.
Am I dreaming right now?
That's not what the Nelk boys told me.
The fucking Nelk boys. How long till we can get fucking Steiny on the couch? Next story coming
I
to
don't know
us.
who that is.
You don't need to know who it is.
Yeah. Next story coming to us from r/stories.
Ooh.
This might be a whoop.
Oop.
I farted in the stairwell at work, and it caused an entire ordeal.
See, folks, and this is why this podcast is magic, is because I read this story and decided, nah.
It was a nice short one that I thought I could squeeze in. Because I had
That's what this guy thought about his fart.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, now it's causing a whole ordeal on our podcast.
I drank my usual morning protein shake, and it gave me some bubble guts. I'm going up the stairs to my office, and I ripped a huge fart in the stairwell. It was one of those steamy ones that really stink. Anyways, I guess the SVP of HR came in not long after. He got a big
SVP?
face full of
Senior
my
Vice President?
beef. Senior vice president.
Senior vice president.
Senior vice president. He got a big face full of my beef. She contacted the facilities team, and they came to a conclusion that a rodent must have died in the walls or the HVAC system.
Oh,
There's no
God.
way.
This led to them getting big blower fans and calling our HVAC company to check out the ducts and Orkin to come scout out the walls. Anyways, that's my story.
That's wild.
I've
Have you ever had a fart so vile?
I don't think I don't think I've ever had a coworker smell one of my farts.
Yeah.
I think I'm more strategic with the bombs.
I feel like I don't have smelly farts, but I feel like anytime I've ever farted and then a coworker immediately walks in, it's like I can smell my fart this time.
Yeah.
It's like I've never smelled one of my own farts,
Yeah.
and then it's like I just farted 3 seconds ago, and they open the door, and it's like they're for sure smelling this fart. They're for sure smelling it.
One time, Courtney and we played in like a women's league for volleyball, and her and I got a little bit tipsy
They're fucked up.
before we went, and my mom had to pick us up and take us to volleyball. And I don't recommend playing volleyball drunk.
It seems
That
like a
was-
sport you need hand-eye coordination
Yeah.
for.
That was quite difficult.
That's actually what caused the shoulder problem.
No.
Oh.
I wish it was a fun story like that, but no. So we played while drunk, and then my mom picked us back up, and on the way home we stopped at a bar, and I farted in the car, and Courtney was gagging out the window. She's like, I have never in my entire life smelled a fart so bad that I have had to gag, and that was and she still to this day, she's like, that was the worst fart I've ever smelled.
How did your mom
Interesting.
handle that? Because your mom does not handle the gagging noise.
No, my mom was also gagging because Courtney was gagging.
That's really funny.
That's kind of mean because Courtney does have a super sniffer on her.
She does have a super sniffer.
I mean, this story goes to show, though, you ain't got to be that smart to make it in the corporate world.
Truly.
Because unless this beef really fucking settled in and started paying rent,
Yeah.
shit's gone in like minute max.
Yeah.
Not max, I guess, but like
Few minutes.
Yeah.
By the time facilities got there, it should've been
Long
gone.
before you're making a call to Orkin.
Yeah.
You're not thinking immediately something is dead.
Yeah. But do you know, like, you know what? I feel like this also just goes to show, like, how corporations work, where it's like, it probably stunk. They, like, put in the work order to facilities. Facilities, like, I don't smell anything. And then senior vice presidents, too braggadocious to be like, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Braggadocious.
Honestly,
I don't know what other word to say.
He
I
was
just
being a
trying to
little
get-
bit redinky donkey.
He was being redinky donkey for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, we can't tell a senior vice president
Yeah.
that he was wrong.
the senior.
I mean, you could.
No,
You
Erica?
can't say the SVP of HR.
Yeah.
You can't say the SVP of HR needs to BRB and take a second to circle back around.
This is how you get fired.
That's how you get
Erica.
fired.
And that's fine because who really wants to work with that kind of ego?
True.
Here's the thing.
You know what? More people need to tell CEOs and SVPs
Okay.
you're not all that fucking special.
Cook, holy shit.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You're never getting hired again. This
Here's-
sucks.
you know-
That's fine.
You know how people
Listeners,
go around.
keep supporting us, please.
I'll sell
She's never
feet
gonna.
pics.
That smells like a good business venture.
It smells like $1 billion.
You know how there's people.
$1 million?
$10? Anybody taking a bid? Oh my God, very bewitched of you. You know how there's people who like go around and they'll like help organize workplaces to become unions. I believe you worked with one for your old workplace. We should do that, but for farting in stairwells to get SVPs embarrassed.
Yes.
We'll go around and you'll hire us and we'll come to your work and we'll wear a hard hat and hold a clipboard and make it look like we're there for.
Well, read the clipboard and go, smelt it, dealt it. Huh. Case closed.
Yeah, and we'll just sort of pre-walk before wherever your SVP of HR is and fart in front of them. And then we can all we'll be professional gaslighting services.
Okay, hold on.
PGS. How about that?
I like this idea. This smells like $10 idea.
And it smells like a break.
Kitchen on sign. Bye.
Oh my God! Welcome back on this side of the podcast. That was a noise. We have to catch that, I think.
Okay.
And this is the part where we get to do the
Circle jerk.
What the hell?
is the circle jerk?
and that's where we sort of jerge around this glorious part of a square.
Triangle?
We'll say, yeah. Really? Yeah.
Do you skip geometry or what?
Well, I guess I don't know what shape this would be, right?
A triangle.
Yeah.
There's barely a triangle going on
What are
here.
you talking about?
No, if you connect the three pot, we're definitely at least an isosceles.
Okay.
We're definitely not. Wait, are we scalene? We're probably scalene.
We're scaling. We might be obtuse right now.
Oh, but you could be an
Well,
obtuse
it's not obtuse
scalene.
angle. Yeah.
I'm so fucking dumb.
Scalene would just mean that the sides are all different.
No.
Isosceles. I forgot.
Isosceles.
Isosceles means two of them are the same. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Equilateral. That one's pretty on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was this week's Circle Jerk.
That was this week's Circle. If you're new here, we just sort of fuck around, believe it or not.
This week's Circle Jerk, we got some band names. Let's rate them. See if you hate them.
Oh, so we're dropping the bit of these are bands that we're signing to our Judgies music record label.
That's the bit.
The Judgies are expanding. We're creating a music label, a music record label.
We're starting a record label.
And these are the bands that you're going to sign.
Couple up and coming bands I'm trying to sign.
You've already signed them, and we have to see if we greenlight it or not.
Yeah.
If we're going to be upset at you or not.
First band we got is Wet Cheese.
Oh.
It's a British punk band.
It's Wet Cheese. We're here to fucking blow your minds.
No.
No? Okay.
You don't like Wet Cheese.
I don't like wet cheese.
Now, is it because you don't like Wet Cheese or you don't like the band name?
Both.
Have you ever had some fresh mozzarella? That's a little wet cheese.
I have to I can't think about it.
Okay.
What if
And
it
then
was
I'll eat it. It's fine.
What
but
if it was dry cheese?
also bad?
Aged cheese.
From under cheese?
From underwear.
Your balls.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay. I like wet cheese.
Slippery liquid.
Fuck, is that the joke? I don't like wedgies. Nobody give me a wedgie.
Okay.
Nobody
hold
come
up.
up on the street and give me a wedgie.
Fucking
Give you a-
nerd.
I mean, say it in the British accent real quick.
I don't like wet cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hit him with the wet cheese.
No.
Slippery Liquid.
No.
It's a shoegaze band. You were a hater to this episode.
I don't know if I like slippery liquid. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Okay.
I don't think I like the word slippery.
I don't think I like the word liquid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
What about if you
power
put them
of
together? Is it
friendship.
kind of double negatives for you?
No.
Yeah.
More of an addition thing. not
Kind
a
of hoping you
multiplication.
wouldn't even think about it and just kind of roll with what I was saying. Toe Knuckle.
Ooh.
what genre are we working with?
That's got to be bluegrass.
We must have said this on the podcast because I just have butthole surfers in the parentheses.
Nice.
So whatever alt rock kind of music
Okay.
butthole surfers is.
Do you know about Hole Surfers?
Never even thought about hearing about them before.
Oh, you know the song, Joshua.
You
Okay.
know their one hit wonder song.
Well, they're a one-hit wonder band. All bands are.
Okay.
Hot take.
Kind of holy shit.
Beatles, one-hit wonder.
Kind of like Beck a little bit maybe.
It's very Beckish. Blake only cut 6 seconds of that. We need to stop it.
You've never heard this
Never
song
heard
before?
this. Blake only cut 6 seconds. That never heard of that song.
Does that sound like they could be
Toe Knuckle
Toe
for
Knuckle?
sure. For sure.
Not in my head, but I will say while we were discussing butthole surfers, Molly farted on my foot. And it does smell.
That does make you a butthole surfer.
I was before. Don't get it twisted.
All right.
really? I didn't know
Christian,
Josh had
I-
game like that.
I second your Toe Knuckle, and they're on the label. They're greenlit.
All right. So we're what, one? Well, we're 2 for 3. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Lingering Butts.
No. Immediate down.
Lingering Butts.
Whatever the opposite of a golden buzzer is on X Factor, I'm giving it that.
They're a jam band, kind of like Fish. Does that change anything
It
for you?
doesn't. I hate that. I hate it so much.
That sucks.
Yeah. Lingering Butts is a really bad band name. It's a really bad. You did really bad on that one.
Here's the thing. I'm almost positive all of these are band names we've said on the podcast and said that'd make a good band name.
Well, we'll figure out whenever it came up the first time. I probably said bad band name.
That could be. Definitely later.
That's the name of the band?
Yeah.
Great band name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was starting to lose steam a little bit
No,
here. I was getting a
no.
little worried. Definitely later.
Definitely Later is a great band name.
And now I have the genre as Baroque pop, but they are willing to change their sound if need be.
Baroque pop?
Yeah, that's for you to figure out, brother.
Is that like an Imagine Dragons type?
I don't. Well, the band I really enjoy right now, Black Country New Road. People call them Baroque pop, and I have no idea what it means, but I like the sound of the genre Baroque pop.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's like it doesn't sound like classical music, but they use like movements and like kind of structures of classical music in their music.
Gotcha.
Dinky Plunger.
Now, Dinky Plunger is definitely from an episode. I believe it was titled Dinky Plunger.
Yeah.
I like it.
Dinky Plunger would work really great for like a YouTube band that does like silly, goofy songs.
Dinky Plunger was the 420 episode, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Dinky
Because
Plunger.
we were trying not to laugh at Dinky Plunger so hard.
Yeah.
I think Dinky Plunger reminds me of the Chats.
Okay. I have them written down as ska.
So you think they're Australian?
I-
Oh, it works as a ska band.
I could see it as a ska band.
Australian ska band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or as they call it, Scar.
Do they?
No.
No. In this one, I don't think we're going to like. But we'll see where we're at. Diagonal Alley.
What? You're just going to rip it from Harry Potter?
That's Diagon Alley.
And you're
This is
diagonal.
Alley.
It's Diagon Alley in Harry Potter because it's diagonally.
I don't read that Bigot's books.
I've never
Or
read
watch their
them.
movies.
Neither have I. I still know it's Diagon Alley because it's diagonally.
I never got that. Until
I think
just
they say
now.
Diagon Alley.
Well, they might say their stupid little fake made up accents.
Okay, well, I knew you were going to like that one. That was Chiptunes. I didn't even want to like
What's
it.
Chiptunes?
Do you know the band Anamanaguchi?
What are you saying,
No.
man? Is that another one of the ones we signed? Anamanaguchi?
Yes!
That's when you have something and it sounds rich.
No, Chiptunes is like electronic music, but they use like
Yeah.
video games to make the noises.
I like
Okay.
chiptunes every now and again.
You guys have never heard Anamanaguchi? They're like the
No.
biggest Chiptunes band. What were you listening to in 2012?
Skrillex.
Fair enough.
Flux Pavilion, perhaps.
Okay. Medically Complicated Baby.
That's good. That's a good like metal. It's like in the same level as like Babe Haven.
Yeah.
You go to a Babe Haven show and they're coming out or they're the warm up band for Medically Complicated Baby. MCB.
Who's here to see Medically Complicated Baby?
I feel like Medically Complicated or Complicated Baby.
Medically Complicated is a very good band.
Here's the thing. I think they start off as Medically Complicated Baby, and then in a couple years, their junior album, they change it. They drop the baby, and they just be Medically Complicated.
Okay, so it's kind of like a John Cougar Mellencamp situation.
Yeah.
Got it.
or the Beatles.
And I do have written down that they're a black metal band, so Josh was on point saying they're a metal band.
Eventually, they just became known as the Beats.
No, they didn't.
When I did look up Baroque pop, the Beatles were on the list.
Interesting.
The Beatles or the Beats?
The Beatles.
Okay.
By
It's
the
sort of
time they
like,
became the
I'm
Beats.
sorry, I mixed up my British invasion bands. It's kind of like the Guess Who. Eventually, just became known as the Who.
Is that true?
No, they're
Oh.
completely different bands.
That's what I thought.
Okay. I just don't want to embarrass myself. And
It's sort of like the B-52s.
okay.
Eventually, just became known as the Bee Gees.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Huh.
It's sort of like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
And they just kind of became Earth.
No, they became Dragon Force, actually. Because what do you get when you combine Earth, Wind, and Fire? The force of a dragon.
You get a really
I was-
hard song to play.
I was thinking more of a 3 out of
3
three-
sixpence, none the wiser.
No.
Final one here. Pit of Knives.
Pit of Knives is real good. I'm a little biased because I did mention that earlier before we started recording. I said my leg felt like I was sleeping in a pit of knives for about 2 weeks.
What did I do to shut you down, Erica? Why am I in the doghouse?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I liked Pit of Knives.
What genre do you want it to be? This one was a quick audible.
Pit of Knives has to be some kind of like heavy screamo.
You think so?
Pit of Knives?
I feel like it could be in the same genre as like 21 Pilots.
I was gonna say whatever 303 is.
Yeah, it could be like super pop, like
I disagree.
Their scene.
I could see. I'm not saying that has to be. I'm just saying I could see it be just like, maybe like a 5 Sauce knockoff. You know what I mean?
Brother, I wish I knew what 5 Sauce was.
5 Seconds of Summer. Obviously, they're Australian.
All
All right, folks. The live reveal, episode 253, titled "Granny Patties: The Origin of the Lingering Butts." I need to see if somebody says, "Yeah, good band name."
That was probably me.
So hopefully it's not me, or I'm gonna have a lot of egg on my face.
It's probably me.
Though I'll be eating women out on their period the way I got egg on my face.
There's a lingering butt.
Yeah,
Good band name.
that's my dream.
The lingering butt? Lingering butt?
That's
Lingering
horrible,
butts.
It's a horrible band name.
Let's go! Thank fucking God!
That's kind of
Holy
wow.
shit!
Vindication.
I would have been so pissed if I was wrong.
Vindication. That's so sick.
Hey,
You're
call me consistent if nothing else.
Yeah, I thought you were a fucking flip flopper.
Hey, I ain't no grifter.
That was sick. Wow. We could have planned that better. That was awesome. That's it for Judgies record label. Can't wait to hear from all these bands. You guys are going to love their fucking EPs.
Me when I'm tired.
EP?
Yeah, that was a little EP joke. That's topical. Everybody still makes that joke.
That's for all my EP heads out there. I love that song.
By Passion Pit.
Yeah. EP head. Thoughts on that one, Erica?
Speaking of sounds, we also do listener submitted sounds. If you want to send those in, judgiespod@gmail.com. Yeah, we got it. Mainly because we started it before the show even aired. If you want to send a listener submitted sound, send it in. Put it in the title. That way we know. They always come before our listener submitted stories, and some people love them.
Hey, Ricky, Chrissy, and Josh. You can say my name. It's Victoria. Longtime listener, first-time shipmitter.
Justice.
I hope you
Shit mitter.
enjoy the new and
Nice.
improved Batman theme all the way from sunny England. Pisses, kisses, and huge love sharts. Big Vicky T.
Big Vicky T. Hell yeah.
P.S.
All right.
I've stolen your you can still get pregnant from pre-joke, and it absolutely kills. So
Not our
thank
joke.
you, Josh.
Yeah, I stole it, so.
That's all right.
Secondhand stealing.
Okay, write that down, actually.
That's a good band name.
Ricky, Josh, and Christy, and it's Ricky, Josh, and Christy, and the Judgies! Piss and shit and shit and fart and piss and shit and fart. The Judgies!
I didn't know they had Batman across the pond.
You know what?
Batman is such an American superhero to me, you know what I mean?
It is.
Name any British superheroes. Why is America carrying so hard on comic book superheroes? And before all you fucking Brits come in and be like, actually, there's a fucking question man, and he comes around and he questions all the villains. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
I have to agree with you wholeheartedly on this one. Unfortunately, I didn't want to agree with you.
The closest thing we got is like Gambit, and he's from the Bayou. I can't think of any superhero that doesn't have like an American accent. I guess Storm, canonically,
Yeah.
doesn't have like an American accent, I don't think.
I mean, there is like Captain England or some bullshit. But
Ew!
They're just straight up a knockoff of Captain
What
America.
do they do? Steal Indian spices?
I don't know. I don't read that dumbass fucking comic books. I think I'm a fucking nerd. I mean, it is a Marvel thing, and it is just a complete parody of Captain America. But
Even when we Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Marvel did a parody of their own stuff.
Yeah, it's just.
I guess
like,
that's the same thing with Daredevil.
It's
Not
just
Daredevil,
like
Deadpool. Is a parody of Spider-Man.
okay, hold up. It's just a thing, and there's just like the Avengers Across the Pond bullshit. I just don't know any of their other names.
Even when there's villains from space, they have an American accent. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's
like Galactus, and he still speaks American English. Come on,
Jarvis is British,
Jarvis is British as hell.
so I guess you get that, England. Congratulations.
Way to go.
You got the artificial intelligence.
After the listener submitted sound, we always have a listener submitted story, and this one comes to us from, can I get an S name?
Sabrina.
Sabrina. Hey guys, it's Sabrina. I've been listening since episode 17. You're the only podcast I listen to, and as a fellow Illinoisan, you guys feel like lifelong friends, parasocially, of course.
Episode 17?
That's early.
That's real early.
Been a long time lurker, but today during the Twitch stream, Josh and Chet convinced me to send in this story. So if it sucks, it's their fault. Here's my story.
Did you just refer to me as they them?
Well,
Josh and Chat.
Josh and Chet.
Oh, okay. I thought I was getting like somebody on stream really thought that I was bisexual. And I thought I was also being ascribed. I thought I was being ascribed from Twitch chat that I'm a non-binary bisexual person, which is crazy.
You missed
Because I don't give out those vibes, I feel like.
You missed the dating sim on stream last
Oh,
week.
I know. I was hearing about it.
It was going crazy. Erica didn't seem to enjoy it. Erica would go nuts for that game. You would absolutely love that game. If you guys want to see dating sims, go to Judgies VOD. It might be up there.
On YouTube.
Before I realized I'm a lesbian, I did what every girl suffering from comphet does. Compulsory heterosexuality. For those out of the loop. Just using a little slang over here. Comphet.
What?
I'm just making sure you're
Yeah, we talked about it before.
in the know.
Me specifically?
Just using a little slang over here, chat. Yeah.
Oh, Deadpool's Canadian.
Interesting. So is Wolverine. I started dating my guy friend from university because he showed interest and I had nothing better to do. For the first few years, he never invited me to his house or introduced me to his mom. This was odd because we lived in the same city and I was friends with her on Facebook. I had contact with her regularly, so I never understood why he wouldn't let me come to his house. When I would ask, he would always make excuses, but none that ever really made sense. Eventually, they were moving to a new house, and he asked me to come help pack. Of course, I said yes, but I would be lying if I said the main reason wasn't curiosity. I met his mom. She was just as nice as she was online, and we're still Facebook friends to this day. His house was older but nice. Besides all of the moving boxes and things being packed up, it was neat and organized. After talking to his mom for a while, I was so perplexed as to why he wasn't inviting me over all these years. After the pleasantries, it was time to get to packing. His mom informed me that while the rest of the house is pretty much packed, he hasn't even started packing any of his things yet. What he didn't tell me was that he only had a day or two before they had to be out of their house. So we had to make a lot of progress in a small time frame. I was pretty frustrated, but I'd done my fair share of packing, figured it couldn't be that bad, right?
Wrong.
I was right about the packing. Getting his belongings into boxes would have taken less than an hour. What I didn't account for was the cleaning. His room was completely trashed. There was junk and food wrappers everywhere. But that wasn't the biggest issue. You guys want to guess what the big issue is?
Used cum tissues everywhere.
I was going to assume it was something with cum.
Gotta be jizz.
It's gotta be jizz. I cannot express to you how many bottles of piss were in this man's room.
Piss is just the jizz of the balls.
You heard me. Piss. Piss. Bottles and bottles and bottles everywhere.
Well, he took one down and passed it around.
Oh.
So there was still 98 bottles of piss left on the
No.
wall.
You could see them piled next to his dresser, his bedside table. They were everywhere. I was stunned. I didn't know how the hell to process what I was seeing. I can't remember the conversation we had around this, what I said, what his excuses were. His mom said she stopped even looking in his room after he became an adult.
Good
That
parenting.
she had no idea it had gotten this bad.
That means you knew that it was happening.
I figured he'd grow out of it. I figured he got a girlfriend. He can't possibly be pissing in bottles anymore.
Good parenting tip 101. If your son's pissing in bottles, just stop looking.
Stop looking for it.
He'll stop on his own.
Clearly not.
Maybe I should have left. I wish I would have, but I didn't. I started to help clean up. It took hours. Long, exhausting.
What would be the worst is if you pick one up and it's like body temp. And it's like, ooh, that one you right before I came over, huh?
Really?
You're still doing this.
You have an ensuite.
That one still has a little foam at
And
the
this
top.
one is a little sweet. You should get tested for diabetes.
Ooh. Hey, my old school doctors are going to love that one. Hey, my 1800 doctors, if you're still alive, you're going to love that one.
They are.
Where's all
They're
my
drinking diabetic piss. They are not alive.
Where's all my 1800 doctor ghosts at? They're going to fucking love that one. It took hours to clean. Long, exhausting hours of packing and cleaning. At a certain point, we moved the bed to throw it out. He's getting a new one. And there were so many more piled up beneath his bed. Some of these bottles had to have been there for years. I still wonder if some of them were from before we even went to university. While I didn't see any liquid coming out of the bottles, I'm gagging just writing this now, the wood floor underneath them were stained.
Oh.
I've blocked so much of this out, but I do remember getting upset at him for not helping me clean up the mess, and him getting mad at me for getting mad at him. He's getting real pissy. He tried to dump them out, but the smell was so rancid that all of the bottles just went straight into the dumpster.
Why did you try to dump them out?
Yeah, at that point,
What do you gain from doing that?
No, you recycle the bottles.
Oh, and then you add the water back into the ecosystem.
they're in Michigan. They get 5 cents a bottle, baby.
Cash.
Cash. It wasn't until after we finished cleaning this mess that he told me that there was a second room in the house, and that all his and there was a second room in the house that was all his and needed to be packed up also. Luckily, it was largely just keepsake stuff, but still. I wish I could say that I walked away from this relationship after this, but we were together for years after.
Multiple?
But I guess if his constant mistreatment, manipulation, and admission to cheating on me didn't get me to leave him, why the hell would a mountain of piss bottles? To his credit, the room in his new house stayed much cleaner. And this was never an issue again in the time I knew him.
Low bar, though, right?
Pretty low bar.
There's just, instead of bottles of piss, they were bags of shit. Much easier to clean up.
Wrong.
They were Ziplocked.
No.
Well, he would shit in the bags, but he would take them out at the end of the week.
They were Glad bags, and that shit keeps it sealed. Glad. Keep your shit sealed. Not sponsored. I can't believe that got Erica to laugh.
I never told anyone who knew him about this, or anyone at all for that matter, until we broke up. I have no way of knowing whether he listens to you guys or not, but I guess it's not my problem if he does. Thanks for the laughs, and maybe I'll try to be a bit more active in the community. I have always loved from afar. Just kisses because I've dealt with enough pisses in my life. Sabrina.
Thank you, Sabrina.
That was a wild story.
Carpenter?
I can't tell.
Is this about Barry Kagan?
I can't.
That would be wild.
Ah!
She is an Illinoisan.
Sabrina Carpenter is?
I'm lying.
Oh.
I'm lying.
She seems like an army brat. Can I say that?
yeah.
Or a military brat? Where do we think Sabrina Carpenter is from?
It's got to be like fucking California.
You gotta think so, right? Quakertown, PA.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's in Quakertown?
Interesting.
Military. Largest military base in America.
I don't think so.
I know. I was just lying. I like to do that from time to time. No.
I went back to therapy for the first time since my dad died.
Okay. Okay, what a vamp. Yeah. Yeah. How'd that go?
Oh, it was rough.
Sure.
Like, I feel like I had already like processed a bunch of stuff, and then because it was 3 weeks, And then I had to like bring it all back up.
Sure. Reopen the wounds.
Yeah. And when we ended the session, he goes, "I'm so sad for you." And I was like, "Yeah, bud, me too." And he goes, "I'm sorry for your loss." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he goes, "Not the loss of the person that you had, but the loss of the person you didn't get." And I was like, "Oh God,
What an asshole.
why do you have to say that right before we're leaving?"
You gotta have another session after that.
And now I have to wait 2 more weeks.
That's fucked up.
I know.
Fuck that guy.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
That's fucked up, Kevin.
Fake name.
Hello, Judgies.
What?
Just listening to Christian, but I'm looking at you.
Okay.
That's why it threw
very
me
chilling.
off. Yeah.
You give me the blue eye stare right now. It's a little.
It was a harrowing. Hello, Judgies. You can say my name. It's Azaria. Again, I came
Hank?
across this wild fucking post and instantly thought of you. Not sure what that says about me or y'all, but here you go. You say that.
What language is that?
I have no idea.
Karuti Baub?
Piss, poops, and maybe a whoop. That story.
Wasn't that the episode of SpongeBob when he learned how to do karate?
Karuti Bob. I have no idea.
Yeah.
You remember that one?
Yep.
This coming to us from r/what should I do?
Whoop.
My wife thinks I'm gay after 10 years of marriage. Firstly, let me start off by saying that I am not gay. I love women. I'm kind of pissed off and annoyed at the same time that I even have to defend myself like this.
You know what's crazy is a lot of gay men love women.
In my eyes, it's not a big deal. To her, it's basically the end of the world. Me and my wife were laying on the couch, and I saw a reel on Facebook that had me in tears laughing. It was basically a guy convulsing with his eyes wide open, and the caption said, "When I catch bro beating his meat, but his technique is off, so I gotta coach him." It was funny as hell to me.
It's not that funny, man.
Me and the boys always share gay reels like this with each other, even though we all have wives and girlfriends and are obviously not gay. If you're a shirt guy, then you'll understand that we just find this shit funny.
The shirt guy?
Straight guy?
Oh.
Did I say shirt guy?
Yeah.
You were thinking about shirts and foreskins. That's how you decided to play
realize
gay
that.
basketball.
If you're a straight guy, then you'll understand that we just find this shit funny. There's nothing more to it. Just dudes being dudes and having an immature sense of humor.
The classic, like, is it gay to kiss your homies goodnight?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I don't engage with this trivial humor. It's beneath me. But
Okay, Josh.
I have a more elevated sense of humor, such as cigarettes and hot dogs.
fuck. I just thought of a hot dog smoking a cigarette. That's real funny. Yeah.
Okay, you know that
My cigarette daydreams are hot dogs smoking cigars.
the Snapchat filter where it's the hot dog
Take
that does
Cage the Elephant.
breakdancing?
The one I sent to you. Yeah.
Okay, that, but it's smoking a cigarette.
Oh,
At
yeah.
breakdance and then pulls out a cigarette.
What about a cigarette eating a hot dog?
Oh.
Smoking a hot dog. Yeah.
Just
and
a hot dog
yeah.
turns into ash?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
And also, what about this one? Brat. You know brats? Okay, this is a really important tangent. I listened to a fantasy football podcast, and a lot of them are from Florida and New York. And then there's one guy from
Should we have a brat summer? I know we're kind of halfway through summer.
more than half. The one guy's from Chicago, and they were just like talking about like what do you got to eat on the 4th of July? And the one guy's like, I gotta have a hot dog. And the guy from Chicago is like, yeah, this may be a Midwest thing, but you know, I love having a good old brat. And the guys from New York and Florida were like, yeah, I've never had a brat. I've never been at a party where a brat has been served.
Huh.
And boy, did that make me be like, you fucking coastal elites. Like, let us know,
Oh, and I
chat.
bet you get drunk off of 2 fucking drinks.
If you live not in the Midwest, have you ever had a brat? Because if you haven't, gotta have them.
A bratwurst. Yeah.
Brats hit so fucking. And if you like mustard, brat with mustard
It does go crazy.
will send you to space.
I much prefer a brat over a hot dog any given day.
Yeah. They're just so bad for you.
Are they?
I mean, it's like straight fat. Like one brat is like 350 calories before any bun consideration.
Okay, Josh is saying fat's bad now. Oh, we're going back to the early 2000s. Fat's bad for you.
It's just very calorically dense, is what I'll say.
And they're delicious.
They're so fucking good. You boil them in beer, so they're fully cooked. You do half and half. So if you're cooking pack of Johnsonvilles,
Okay.
obviously, beer brats.
He is right.
You pour in 1 can of beer, and then you fill up the can of beer with water, and you pour that in, and you just do that until you got enough water to boil. You boil them, then you grill them. So you're really pretty much just heating them up on the grill. Get on the char and the cancer, the carcinogens.
Right?
Oh, fuck. They hit so hard.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a Midwest thing.
I mean, it makes sense that it's a Midwest
Like
food.
a German food.
But at the same time, it's like the way that they were like, yeah, I've never been at a party where a brat's been served. It's like, what?
That's
is
like
pretty
typical backyard barbecue food.
Brats and burgers.
Yeah.
I don't know. So let us know if you've never had one or if you have, if maybe the...
You know they make brat burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had one?
Maybe once.
I don't prefer them, actually.
No, absolutely not. It's the ratio. It's the same thing with Reese's
Correct.
peanut butter cups.
I've had a brat burger from the store. It was ass, but then there's a restaurant near us that makes brat burgers, and those are good.
Interesting. Sorry to derail.
I showed my wife the reel, and she just said, kind of sus, but okay. She didn't really find it funny. She said, why do you guys always send each other stupid shit like that? I reiterated that I thought it was hilarious. I started telling her how dudes are wired differently, and we tend to find more immature, outlandish things like that to be funny.
That's probably true on the whole.
Everything was fun
As a
until
whole, come on, Erica. Christian and I, come on.
I didn't disagree.
Dudes will think I think you should leave is funny, is all I'm saying.
yeah, 55 brats, 55 hot dogs, 55 pizzas. I mean, the penis joke the circle jerk where Josh just put penis into every title,
Yeah.
cock in every title.
Absolutely cock.
I mean,
That
that's
killed all
comedy.
my cishet males out there.
Yeah.
It truly is like you can't even find. I can't explain the circle jerk enough that like there was an art there, and it's
We
like
don't need to reiterate.
it was art. It truly was.
It wasn't.
Fart.
But
Everything was fine until I decided to tell her what happened back when I was a teenager. Big mistake. Hold on, they got sent out of order. I'll just give a quick summary. I'm 28 now, and this happened when I was like 15 or 16. I was hanging out with the squad. That's what I used to call our friend group. There were 8 of us. We were chilling, blasting music, smoking a little weed, roasting each other, just vibing. My boy Wes pulls out a laptop and went onto Omegle. 2 or 3 of us were using Omegle at a time, and it kind of just changed hands randomly. For the most part, everyone was just focusing more on socializing with each other than the actual laptop. That was until 2 fine girls showed up on the laptop. They immediately got everyone's attention, and at this point, everyone was huddled around the laptop like a football team. I was expecting them to skip us, but they didn't. I'm guessing because of how many of us were there and the different personalities to speak to. I don't know.
Or they were on Omegle and were looking for attention / a fun time.
Anyways, we talked about random stuff for like 30 minutes, and they were mad chill. At this point, the group kind of split up and went back to doing what they were doing, while 3 guys stayed on the laptop. I was one of them. There was some flirting going on between my friend Dom and this girl. Dom's the stereotypical pretty boy. I used to call him the thrift shop Justin Bieber. The conversation started having some sexual undertones, and there were some things said. Dom had mentioned something about wanting to see the girl's tits. They obliged, and they both flashed us. We obviously liked what we saw and started acting like cavemen that never saw breasts before. We were so hype. The entire group came back to the laptop at this point.
Describing seeing probably underage boobs as hype is so fucking funny. Yo, that was fucking lit.
Fired!
Yo.
Now this is the part that triggered my
They
wife.
show their boobs and everyone's be like, For all you people dating a man, I was doing the thing where they hit their finger on their other finger.
This might also be a Midwest thing because that's
No, this is like packing a tin.
yeah, it's packing a tin. I think
guess.
that's a Midwest thing.
I guess.
I also don't know how to do it.
Women in a dating a man will know.
Hey, if you're dating a fella, he knows how to pack a tin.
Do you know how to pack a tin?
No, I can't do it.
I could do this, but I can't pack a tin.
Okay, well.
I just feel like I'm flicking my wrist around. I don't know.
But
what I'm
people
doing.
do this to like be like, let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, that's like the hype. Like,
And you make like a wolf, but you let your index finger hit your middle finger as you.
huh? It's like snapping, but the other side of your fingers.
I am sweating over here.
No. This is the part that triggered my wife thinking I'm gay. The girl said they wanted to rate our dicks. When they said that, I looked around and noticed that some of the guys were like, hell nah. While some of the other guys are like, I mean, fuck it.
Those guys have
I was one of the guys that said, fuck it.
confidence.
Yeah. At this point, the girls still had their tits out and we got all horny.
That's not flashing.
Keep in mind, we were young guys and our testosterone was raging. 5 of us agreed to, while the other 3 left the room. We all-
5 people took
we
out
all-
their dicks.
We all pulled down our pants and all stood side by side in front of the camera. The girls were talking dirty to us and we were hard and jerking it.
And jerking it.
The girls went down the line and gave each of us a dick rating. We obviously weren't staring down at each other's schlongs, but it was impossible not to see what was going on beside you. They were sticking their tongues out and swirling around in front of the camera, and we just kept jerking off. None of us had finished, though, or anything, but it was just a wild time. Anyways, they ended up skipping us, and we pulled our pants back up fast. We all collectively
It's a
started
cop
laughing.
up next. Book 'em, boys.
We all collectively started laughing and instantly made jokes like, nice dick, bro. To this day, we still have nicknames for each other. My boy Caleb got rated a 7, so we still call him Sev to this day.
Sev's pretty good. I mean, as a rating, not as a nickname.
It was funny as hell, and it's forever part of the dumb shit our lifelong friend group has done together. My wife was instantly disgusted and started calling me gay. I'm like, are you serious right now? I couldn't believe it. I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was kind of chuckling at how ridiculous her reaction was. She literally thinks I'm gay or bi now. I didn't take it serious at all. I ended up calling Dom and talking to him on speaker.
Hey, Sev, get a load of this shit. My bitch wife thinks that we're gay for looking at each other's cocks. No, I'm sorry. Sev was the Walmart Justin Bieber. Or Dom was the Walmart Justin Bieber. Oh, that's cute. I don't know anything about Walmart, but you seem like an expert. You must go there a lot.
Are you saying that specifically to me?
No, it's a Walmart Justin Bieber reference. It's
Oh.
on TikTok.
Okay.
I like your laugh. I told him. I ended up calling Dom and talking to him on speaker. I told him that my wife thinks we're gay because of what we did, and we both just started laughing. She got even angrier and was saying that she needs a break from me.
Whoa.
She's staying with her family now. I have no idea what the fuck to do. I'm not gay, and there's nothing wrong with being gay. It just makes me cringe with the thought of doing anything sexual with a man. I'm not gay, and there's nothing wrong. I would rather fucking die than be gay.
How is he the woke one?
Yeah, right?
How is he in this situation the less homophobic person in the group?
It is crazy, right?
Why would she go to her mom's house after a silly little story with the boys, even if he was gay or bi?
Yeah.
What does that change about him as a person?
That situation from that story doesn't even
No, of course not.
constitute anything.
We've all done that.
We've all gotten in a line with Omegle and had 2 girls rate 6 of our dicks.
What was your rating?
I don't want to talk about it. Josh kind of made fun of the number.
You know how I
earlier.
call him 3 a lot?
No!
are the girls gay for both showing their boobs at the same time and
Oh.
sticking their tongues around?
No, it's cool and hot when a girl does it. It's
I mean,
gay
like,
when a guy does it.
look, this definitely falls under the umbrella of like the like homoerotic things that like a group of straight men will do sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it definitely falls into the lump of like football players slapping each other's ass or like there's a lot of things like that. Like as somebody who is in football or whatever, like some people, I mean, I don't know, you can speak to this more, Erica, but like we just got used to showering naked with each other. You know what I mean? And from my experience, a lot of the women in gym class even would not do that, right?
No.
But so like to us that was just became normal. Like once you break that barrier, you're just like, oh yeah, I guess whatever. And like America is a very weird like sexually
Never
repressed
dude.
while also very sexually like
deviant.
yeah, deviant society where it's like there are plenty of European societies where it's like totally normal or even non-European
It's
societies.
just like, it's a body.
yeah, we're just naked. It's fine. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not comparing showering to jerking off with your boys getting a dick rating on Omegle.
Yeah.
But my point being is like jerking off with the boys don't make you gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Truthfully.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
I mean, how many stories do we know of like not necessarily, I mean, a little bit on our generation, but because with our generation porn became more available.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
earlier generations, dudes would just go and like beat off in a basement together to like the one copy of porn. That
Like,
they
yeah,
had.
the joke about like, I'm going to go take this behind the bush. It's because, yeah, it's like one guy had their porno from their cousin, and it's like, yeah, we're all going to go take a turn jerking off to this.
Yeah.
This was a thing in the past.
Yeah. Anyway, that's so funny that she's the homophobic one, and he's actually pretty chill. He seems like a good hang.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You
it is
might
crazy.
still need to cover your drink around him.
He seems like a dude, bro, that I would not get along with.
Yeah, he does not seem like
But
I'd get
he's
along
not
with.
the one wrong in this situation,
Yeah.
which is quite surprising.
I mean, he continues on here being kind of a fucking, kind of a weirdo about gay stuff. It makes me cringe with the thought of doing anything sexual with a man. I mean, it makes me sick to my stomach. Again, there's nothing wrong with people who
Yeah.
choose that lifestyle. I just know I'm 10,000% not gay.
Which is fine.
This is the dumbest shit ever. I'm at a crossroads here because it's like, no matter what, she's set on me being gay. Can someone please help me figure out my next move? Please, this is ruining a marriage over this stupid shit, and it's insane.
They're married?
Yeah.
They've been married for
Oh.
10 years at this point.
10 years!
Did you not listen to the beginning of
That's
the
the
story?
title.
I was thinking about the Omegle boobs the whole time.
The top comment is, you could not waterboard this story, the story out of me. Holy
Oh,
shit.
It's not that bad.
It's not that
It's
bad.
kind of crazy for you to like publicly go out and tell it. It's to me, this is a
guess.
story where it's like you say it and it's like, oh shit, yeah, I guess there is something kind of crazy that happened to me like that. But to go on to Reddit and be like, can you believe this shit?
If I was writing this on Reddit, would not have gone into that much detail about jerking off with the boys.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot. Of detail
I
for-
wouldn't have gone into that much detail. I would have said I had one homoerotic experience in high school.
Yeah, this.
And it wasn't though.
Jerking off with the boy, I think we can agree. Jerking off with the boys is a little homoerotic.
It's a little homoerotic.
It's a little bit homoerotic.
Just because you're all in the same room together.
In my mind, this was outside around a fire. I guess that's wrong because they were on a laptop.
Whoa,
But-
I don't know if I've ever jerked off outside, Josh. Am I not one with nature like I should be? What? What? You're getting me the weird look because I haven't jerked off outside and I'm getting the weird look?
That's just sad for you, I guess.
Have you jerked off outside? Wait, like on a camping trip, or
We're not going to talk about it.
you just like intentionally went outside and started J&O just cuz? Like bucket list. Like, you know what I haven't done, actually? Eiffel Tower, we'll do that some other time. Jerk off in my backyard. Broken fence and all.
The fences it's patched.
Okay, so it was in your backyard, though.
I'm not saying that. I'm not giving you details, Joshua.
Was it in my backyard?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
I had to
okay.
jerk off in your backyard. Fuck. Fuck. I don't consider that outside with nature, though.
It's private property. It doesn't count. if the city has it on their official city plans. If I'm getting taxed for it, it ain't outside.
Yep.
What were we even talking about?
I don't remember.
It's not a little.
I was
It's not gay
reminiscing.
to just jerk a little bit with your boys.
I think it's sue me if I'm wrong. I think it's a little homoerotic.
It's a little homoerotic,
to
but
have
it's not
5 dudes
gay.
jerking off shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Because they're
is
all
kinda
looking at
crazy.
the same laptop.
Yeah, they all have to fit in the same.
You're in one
How
webcam.
I'm really trying to get the edge so I can really make the fisheye do the most work for me.
Standing sideways.
I'm really trying to make the fisheye lens work for my fucking
Well, because
package.
they did dick ratings, which means I feel like each one had to like stand in a line and then walk up and present close enough
Run
to.
away.
Yeah, let's
Sorta
see
like
the
a-
strut.
And they had the 6th friend come up. He's like, I'm not showing my dick, but he's doing like the dog show, like grabbing it and like spreading and like
Lifting it up and like
giving it a slap afterwards, feeding it a treat.
solid breed here.
Jesus Christ.
Nice and warmth to the gonads.
Oh, I wish I could get a compliment on my gonad warmth. That'd be nice, man. Aurora always talks about how cold they are.
Yeah, cold ass balls.
I just
dude.
wish for once that she'd be like, nice warm balls today. But
You should probably get that checked out, bud.
maybe
maybe the next one.
maybe when we're dating again, officially.
Once I get this
I don't-
revenge body,
I don't
like
think a hookup Aurora will comment on the temperature of my balls. I think that's sort of not a hookup conversation.
yeah, you
That's
don't, because it's like you don't even know when you'll see this guy again. You really want to talk about the temperature of his balls?
cold balls on that fellow. I would love to be described as a cold bald fellow. I think I'm discovering.
You're not. I mean, you want to be called that because we've been calling it behind your back for a long time.
Oh, that's CBF?
That's all I got for this week. I know that hey, a little crass on the last one, but it was funny.
Hey, we got another freaking hour over on Judgies, patreon.com/judgiespod, where we read only listeners submitted stories, and that is over on the
Ooh.
Weekly bonus episode.
Erica, where else can they find us? Also, we do have a second show.
Judges not advised.
Judgies Not Advised, 850 Judgies. Yeah, we got it. That comes out every Thursday, so check that out. Erica, where else can they find us?
Oh, is it my turn?
If not with that attitude, Christian, where else can they find us?
I don't even know, Erica. Where can they find us?
Wherever you're at on the internet is where we're at too, probably, and our handle is @JudgiesPod.
Thanks for listening, fuckers. Shouts out to all the fibs out there.
Just like Sabrina Carpenter.
A Quaker?
The Fib IBC. The Fib BIC. The Fib bitch in charge. Fib BIC.
Thanks for listening.